Hello creation, I hope you're well. I've just written this. It's called Exploring the Possibilities. The human mind it can be a minefield, can't it? It's only a short piece, it's not that long. I am actually going to give an example just after this first part. This first part starts off, what is magic? And then I just talk about that a little bit, a tiny bit, but then I'm going to give an example anyway. Yeah, I'm going to disappear. Poof. None of that. Okay, so, and it's just an opinion. Okay. What is magic? Is it that which is witnessed where no logical explanation can be provided? Is it just sleight of hand put into play whilst distraction is brought to the fore? Now, this is a contentious subject, but I believe, and it's my opinion, if it don't resonate with you, it's not for you, that sleight of hand was used by the politicians and does always get used by the politicians. It's distraction. Now, I remember when there was the scandal with regards to the politicians having more than one home, and they were claiming, quite illegally, and yet nothing seemed to happen with that, did it? But jobs for the boys and all that. It's only my opinion. Anyway, the anger of the populace was up here. It was up here. People were getting angry. Oh, they were angry. It was up here. And then all of a sudden, what appeared? Down here. Let's see. Down there. Swine flu appeared at that time. It was on the buses. I don't mean it was literally on the buses. It was advertised on the side of buses, on the bus shelters, on the radio, on the news, and this swine flu's. Now people are distracted. The swine flu's gaining momentum. It was in the doctor's surgeries, on leaflets. It was everywhere, and you see, sleight of hand. You were distracted from all this anger the people had towards the politicians has now been replaced by all this swine flu. And that's as I remember it. That's as I recall it. So anyway, that's just my opinion. That was just my opinion on that particular instance, but that's an example of sleight of hand as it is used by politicians. Anyway, I'll get back to this now. What is logic? Is it that which predicts a more realistic outcome, or is it a barrier restricting us from exploring the possibilities of new avenues, new worlds? For many, seeing is believing, yet with a belief system in place through social conditioning and social expectancy, many are not open to even the slightest possibility that life exists in forms that are invisible to the human eye. What are dreams? Are they a source of information to be deciphered by the dreamer? Or is it just a mishmash of images that play out in a clearance of the mind, a flushing of the psyche? Electromagnetic signals passing instructions throughout the human body enable us, the human, to function in an expected way, open brackets, to the norm of society, close brackets. But when those signals seemingly malfunction and our actions are called into question, we as an individual can be cast aside or cast out by our former allies or so-called friends. Trauma locked away and left unattended is a ticking time bomb. And eventually, time will run out. So we need to address any issues that are termed not normal, as we have to address our feelings in just the same way. The human mind is fascinating. Can it ever be understood? I think that's a fair question, and I think it's a when we've got a brain that there's only a portion of it, and some will be saying, yeah, hardly any of it in my instance. No, but some of it, most of it is dormant. It's been proven that it's dormant. What is it they call it? Junk DNA. What a crock. Yeah, it's just it's there for awaiting for the evolution of the human being, in my opinion. So, and I believe that now there are, well, isn't it, there's lots about on the internet about more strands of DNA being activated at this current timeline within the human body. So time will tell. But it's all interesting, isn't it? I can understand why people don't want to touch it. They wouldn't touch it with a barge pole, would they? Subjects like this. But for some, it's far too easy to, I don't know, just you're in the material world, aren't you? So why would you be bothered about something that's not material? Why would you be bothered about, if it's not your fast car or your football or your beer or your sex or whatever it is that you're going off with. But this is all part of life and life's journey. There's so much more. It's unreal. And that's the thing. Some people, yeah, it's unreal. You're off your head. You're on cloud 9. Blah, blah, blah. You're up in clouds. Oh, there's so much more to life. And it's exciting. Do you not want to know more? I know I do. And I'm open to those upgrades and those downloads, those energetic upgrades and downloads. Absolutely am. I am indeed. And we'll see where it takes us. Yeah. There's a new world being birthed, and it's not being done the old way. It's being done through energy manipulation, through the mind, through the heart, the soul, the spirit. You'll see. Take care.